Our 2-day adventure started at the Lake Chelan Boat Company in Chelan, Washington, where we boarded the Lady Express boat for our 2.5-hour cruise to Stehekin. See, they're loading a bunch of supplies. The boat ride along the 55-mile length of the lake is very scenic, with the shoreline close on both sides. The trip starts out with many homes along the lake, and they get fewer until the roads end at about 30 minutes into the cruise. We stopped to pick up some overnight hikers at Fields Point Landing. Our next stop was Prince Creek to let the hikers off the boat. It is a 17-mile hike to Stehekin from this location. We arrived at the Stehekin dock late morning. The boat ride seemed quicker than it actually took. We exited the boat with our belongings and headed to the grocery store to check the availability of our cabin. Check-in time is late afternoon and most accommodations were not ready, so folks had to hang around the area for some hours. We left our belongings on the deck outside the grocery store along with everyone else. No worries, there's no crime in the area. We walked around and explored the area, had a light lunch in the only restaurant, and played some cards until our cabin was ready after a few hours passed. So long, ferry boat. We'll see you in a few days when you come to pick us back up. Well, here we are in Stehekin. Here's the cabin we rented. Let's go take a look at it. Here's the view from the deck. Let's take a walk inside, take a look. There's a loft upstairs with a bed. And we have a living area here. There's Joe and Cindy, and our kitchen living room area. And we have a bedroom and a back there. And here's the view from inside our cabin at the lake. Very nice. We explored the McCullough Cabin Trail, which is a short walking loop with interpretive signs to read about the local area. After dinner, we walked the Emmis Creek Trail. It is about a 3/4 mile loop with some elevation gain that offered very nice views of the area. We are out for an evening walk. It's been pretty windy and cloudy a lot of the day, but it's actually really calm right now and the sun's coming out. Beautiful views of the lake from up here. Nice views of Lake Chelan behind us here. Here we are at Rainbow Falls, about 3.5 miles from the dock in Stehekin. Took a bus up here. It's a beautiful waterfall, flowing really fast with the warm weather and the snow melt and the rain. Well, it's our last morning here and we're out for a walk. We're gonna walk 2 miles to the famous Stehekin Bakery, where they open at 7:30. We plan to be there then. We're walking along the lake here. This is the main road that everybody drives on. The bakery is up in the valley where the start of the lake begins. So we'll see what's in store for us at the bakery. What a beautiful morning for a walk. Just look at those reflections of the mountains and the lake. Well, we made it to the bakery and we only saw one car during our 2-mile walk.
just one coffee for you guys or two?
All right, we're at the bakery and we're going to enjoy some pastries here this morning. While we're waiting for the ferry to come pick us up to take us back to Chelan, we thought we'd do a hike along the lake shore. Did about a half-mile hike to a waterfall and then did the return trip. Beautiful day for a walk. Well, here comes the Lady Express, the ferry that's going to take us back to Chelan. It's running about 15 minutes late. We're still on the hike, but we got plenty of time to get back to the dock. But overall, this has been a fantastic trip. If it's on your bucket list, you ought to come up to Stehekin. A lot of nice hikes to do. It's a really relaxing place to be. And about 2 days is enough. You don't really need more than that. 1 day was probably not enough, depending on the weather. So 2 is just about right. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and until the next Journeys with John, farewell.